Hi, in this video I'm going to explain another application of trigonometry, and that is of bearing. Okay, so we will be studying bearings. Okay, so let's use this example. The following figure illustrates three locations A, B, and C on a city's map. Given that, calculate the bearing of B from A, the bearing of C from A, and the bearing of C from B. Okay, so let us start with the idea again. If this is the object, this is the north, the east, the west, and the south. Whenever we want to compute for the bearing, the angle is measured from the north axis. Okay, so if this is an object A, let's call this object A, and there's another object B on this side. The bearing of B from A, so that means with respect to A, is the angle made by the line connecting A and B and the north axis. So this is the bearing. Okay? Once you understand that, it will be easier for you to solve problems on bearing. Okay, so let's go back to the example. First, we want to find the bearing of B from A. So the reference point is A, and we want to find the bearing of B. To get the bearing of B, we look at the north axis of A, then measure the line, or the angle rather, connecting A and B. Now it's based on the figure, the angle for the bearing is actually 18 degrees. So we were able to answer letter A easily. Okay, so that's 18 degrees. Now, for convention, bearings are written by using three numbers or three digits. So 18 can be written as 018. Okay, so just need to put another 0 before 18. Okay, now the next thing that we need to find is the bearing of C from A. So still the reference point is A. So the bearing of C from A, again, is the angle measured from the north. So this is your north axis to the line connecting A and C. So if, as you can see it, this is 18 and this is unknown. And the bearing of C from A is that 18 plus this unknown angle. So our initial task is to find what is this angle. Now if you try to look at the triangle, two angles are already given. And whenever two angles are given in a triangle, you can always locate, or you can always solve for the third angle, because the sum of the angles is always 180 degrees. So to compute for this angle, all I have to do is have 180 minus 95 minus 52. Now if we compute for that, so 180 minus 95 minus 52, that is equal to 33 degrees. So the angle, actually it's BAC, the angle BAC is 33. So the bearing of C from A is the 18 degrees plus the 33 degrees. And 18 plus 33 is basically 51 degrees. So the bearing must be 051 degrees. Okay? Then finally, if we want to compute for the bearing of C from B, okay? So this time, the point of reference is no longer A, but it's now B. Now, for you to easily understand the explanation, let's recreate the triangle ABC. So this is B, this is C, and this is A. So there are already things that we know. This is 18, this is already 33, this is 95, and this is 52. So since the reference point is B, you have to make the axis on the B. So on the B, this is the north axis. So the bearing of C from B is the angle formed from the north axis to the line connecting B and C. Okay, so there are different ways to solve for that angle, but here's the most common way. When you look at this line and these two other lines, the 18 degrees, or the angle with the 18 degrees, is the alternate angle of this angle, and alternate angles have the same measure. So if this is 18, this angle here is also 18, which is part of 95. Now, so why are we solving for that? Remember that the bearing of C from B is this angle, and this angle can be measured if we know this is small angle here. So, and the bearing of C from B is basically 180, because this is a straight line, 180 minus whatever the measure of the angle here. So we need to compute for this. That's the reason why we are using the 18 degrees. So if we know that this is 18 and the whole thing is 95, based on the problem, this angle here is 95. If this part is 18, then I can compute for the remaining angle. And that is basically 95 minus 18 equals 77. So this is 77 degrees. Okay, so I hope you can see that. So this is 77 degrees. This is the bearing of C from B. Now again, we said a while ago that this is 180. So if I have to compute for this small angle here, all I have to do is to subtract 77 from 180. And if I will do that, so 180 minus 77 is equal to 103. So the angle, or the bearing of C from B, is 103 degrees. Okay, so this is the answer for letter C. Okay, so let's write that down. The answer for letter C is 103 degrees. Okay, so I hope you understand how to solve bearing problems. Just in case there is something here that is not clear, try to watch the video again, and I hope that the second time that you watch it, everything will be clear. Okay, that's it.